Effective immediately, I am banning...
Possible that's what you said.
No, would never say that. Like, there's no place for that in our league. Wouldn't say that.
So even though you can't remember, you know that that was not what you said?
I know it wasn't that because I wouldn't use that type of language.
Okay. Sentiments of this kind are contrary to the principles of inclusion and respect that form the foundation of our diverse, multicultural, and multi-ethnic league.
Brittney Griner just crossed a boundary that stunned the entire basketball world. The longtime WNBA star now finds herself without a team after NBA Commissioner Adam Silver made the ultimate call. Why? Because Griner unleashed one of the most shocking, disgraceful outbursts women's basketball has ever seen. During a nationally televised game, with millions watching, Griner stormed off the court while muttering a vile insult toward Caitlin Clark, calling her a garbage white girl. This wasn't heat-of-the-moment competitiveness. It was raw hostility laid bare for everyone to see. And this time, there was no way to cover it up or spin it away. The clip spread instantly, with Griner clearly saying Clark was trash and an effing white girl.
Brittney Griner appeared to call Caitlin Clark trash and effing white girl.
The backlash was immediate. Social media lit up as fans demanded accountability. After months of Clark being mistreated on the court and brushed aside by officials, the NBA finally intervened. Adam Silver made the call. Brittney Griner was finished. No slap on the wrist, no technical, no short suspension, just gone. The message was unmistakable. Whatever bias or double standards had been tolerated in the WNBA, the NBA wasn't going to stand for them.
We have heard nothing from the WNBA, absolutely nothing.
Brittney Griner elbowing Caitlin Clark in a crazy way and then calling her a trash white girl.
And Brittney Griner has not commented, which I find significant. I've watched that video countless times, and it sure looks like Brittney Griner says, white girl.
The WNBA should investigate Brittney Griner's seemingly uttering profanities about white girls.
Fans had been waiting for this kind of accountability for a long time. Caitlin Clark has endured constant abuse since entering the league, physically and verbally. She's been shoved into tables, tripped on drives, elbowed in the face, and even hit with technical fouls for showing emotion. Not because she plays dirty, but because she dominates. And in a league that prides itself on fairness and equality, far too many opponents have crossed the line by targeting Clark for reasons that go way beyond basketball.
She's the Rookie of the Year. She's 4th in the league in MVP voting.
Caitlin Clark is an absolute all-star. She is the Michael Jordan of this. This is the girl that girls have been waiting for forever.
Caitlin Clark is a rising star in women's basketball. She's pulling in crazy viewership numbers.
Caitlin Clark is the needle mover.
She is the needle mover.
She is the franchise player.
And she was the MVP. She is the main draw.
She wasn't the one who was full sprinting down the court.
She's my role model. I really look up to her.
Why do you like Caitlin?
And she's so good at basketball.
Because she's that awesome person and she has like a lot of...
So when Griner, a veteran and supposed role model, turned to the cameras and spit venom at Clark, it wasn't just standard trash talk. It was the breaking point. The video went viral almost instantly, spreading faster than one of Clark's deep three-pointers. Nobody had to interpret it. Nobody had to fill in the blanks. The insult was clear, brutal, and ugly. And everyone knew this wasn't about competition. It was about tearing Clark down.
Griner, who I can't stand. Sad that she's a Baylor grad.
Yeah, she called her a trash, expletive white girl. That was the lip reading. Yes, trash, white girl. Trash, blanking, white girl.
Or what made matters worse, the WNBA's complete silence. No fine, no official warning, not even a statement. Just crickets. That silence echoed louder than a missed buzzer beater. Fans weren't buying it. They were outraged and demanded to know why a veteran player could hurl that kind of insult on camera with zero consequence. Why was Griner being protected when anyone else would have been punished immediately?
WNBA okay with one of its players saying white girl on the bench and getting caught by TV cameras saying such? I guess they are. I guess they're okay with it. Obviously, the league would very much not be okay with a white player saying black girl on the bench in anger and getting caught by TV cameras. That would be an immediate suspension, if not a career ender for said white.
Imagine Caitlin Clark on camera saying, "garbage black girl," before walking off the floor. Would she have survived that moment? Absolutely not. The media would shred her reputation, networks would run wall-to-wall coverage, and her career could be over before it truly began. That's the double standard. Griner said it, and the WNBA stayed silent, until Adam Silver stepped in and did what the league refused to do.
It is completely possible that white girl was about Caitlin Clark's popularity, about her stature, about her impact on the entire league.
She has been abused repeatedly. We have shown you videos, just getting elbowed, getting crushed, inbound passes where they ram into her, just absolutely abused, and there clearly is a racial element to it.
That's exactly why this moment hit fans so hard. They weren't only reacting to what Griner said, they were reacting to the hypocrisy surrounding it. These same fans remember how quickly the WNBA launched an investigation into Indiana Fever fans after vague, unconfirmed claims of heckling Angel Reese. They remember Caitlin Clark getting fined just for posting a lighthearted joke about referees on Instagram. Yet now, with crystal clear footage of Brittney Griner spewing hate, the league suddenly had nothing to say. The favoritism couldn't have been more obvious.
NBA has come out numerous times. There's no place for hate. There's no place for racism. The league would not be okay with a white player saying effing black girl.
Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark didn't need to clap back. Her game has already written the story. She's filled arenas to the brim, driven TV ratings through the roof, and brought millions of new fans into women's basketball. In barely 2 seasons, she shattered records most players never touch in a lifetime. But with her success came constant hostility. Clark became the lightning rod of the league, the target everyone felt comfortable aiming at. Even Angel Reese piled on, resharing a meme mocking Clark as a white girl running from the fade. It was basically an open celebration of the negativity thrown her way.
See an investigation into reverse racism that's going on across the league also. Griner referring quite clearly, I believe, to Caitlin Clark and a white referee as, quote, trash ass white.
Fans weren't having it anymore. They pushed back hard. Social media exploded with demands that if the WNBA wouldn't act, the NBA needed to. And credit to Adam Silver. He did exactly that. He cut through the noise, saw the reality for what it was, and made the tough call. Brittney Griner's actions weren't excusable. They weren't defensible, and her career with the league ended right there.
You are a straight white woman in the WNBA. There is no way that you feel completely safe.
The noise that's coming. I don't appreciate the new fans that sit there and yell racial slurs at myself, my teammates, and the people that I play against. Because yeah, those might be opponents, but those are friends too. You know, they don't deserve that. So I don't appreciate the new fans. I think it's okay to do that.
There's a certain irony here. Griner tried to humiliate Caitlin Clark, but ended up destroying her own career instead. Not because of anything Clark did. Not because of outside forces, but because of her own words and behavior. The insult that was meant to drag Caitlin Clark down turned into the very rope that pulled Griner out of the league. And Adam Silver made sure it stuck.
Image that she reposted, and the implication is, well, what it says at the top is white. This is how they say girl. G-Y, white gal, G-Y-A-L, running from the fade, like as if Caitlin Clark is basically.
And for Clark, this was just another chapter in a long list of hits she's endured. She's been elbowed, tripped, shoved to the ground, and treated like nothing more than a punching bag. Crowds cheer whenever she gets fouled hard, as if hurting her is a highlight play. And yet through all of it, Clark never retaliates. No cheap shots, no dirty plays, no outbursts. Just relentless excellence and composure. If toughness could be measured, Caitlin Clark would already be the richest player in women's basketball.